You're banned, you're banned, you're banned. Enjoy your ban. Alright, I want to get in and discuss something that's happening with Outwards Unleashed right now. And for this, I unfortunately need to. I don't know, I just want something in the background. So we're going to go through a few things here. That guy crashed. I'm not interested. We want to talk about the fact that Milestone has randomly just started banning players. Alright, this isn't just like me having an opinion on things. This is like legitimate. People are being hit with these bans. Can't see it very well because I don't know. Discord's fun, yo. So it just says you've been banned. During this period, you won't be able to play quick match multiplayer and accept quick match multiplayer invites. It doesn't say how long that period is. And like as you can see here for Pickle, this was the moment he logged on. Alright, he hadn't done anything on the game. He logged on, got banned. Now this isn't even like, oh, you might be thinking, oh, these people are getting banned for hacking. This is an Xbox player. This is a PlayStation player. He legitimately won the official Milestone tournament on PlayStation. So the officially sanctioned tournament, not just one of my tournaments or someone else's fan tournament. This guy is legitimately just a genuine player who did not cheat or anything like that. And we don't know why they've been banned. We cannot figure out why. We can make guesses, we can make assumptions. Okay, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I love doing that. Making guesses and assumptions is great. Also, buy my version. So, we will make a lot of guesses and assumptions, but not as to this. We're going to talk about some other things. We're going to talk about what's happening in the Milestone Discord as a result. Because first of all, naturally, the moment something bad happened, the moment players woke up to a ban, like they woke up, got out of bed, got on the game, ban. So, that's not all of them. I believe Apples was banned mid-play. He was playing and then just got banned. Again, these players are not hacking. I know these players, they don't hack or cheat. They don't have the ability to do so because they play on PlayStation and Xbox. So, obviously when they contacted Milestone, we're like, hey, we're banned, what's going on here? We got the typical Milestone nothing. Milestone did not respond. They have not addressed the situation in any way, shape or form. And they probably will not do so for a few days, if at all. Instead, they've left it to their moderator, the great and reliable Datwut. You know, someone that's, you know, been there for us in the past and has given us great takes such as, if you want crossplay, buy the game again. Just buy the game one more time for $70. And then buy all the DLC if you want the DLC, obviously. If you want to use DLC, purchase that a second time. Just so we can play online crossplay. That's the moderator that we've had throughout all of our journey in the Hot Wheels community. And that's who's been in charge of all of this. Simply put, Datwut has been a nightmare to deal with for the entire Milestone Hot Wheels Unleashed community. In the official server, he will time out and ban people for the littlest things, and he threatens to ban if someone doesn't directly worship Milestone on every bad decision they've ever made. You're not allowed to suggest they do a better job. That's just not okay. He does not like that. And look, I think that's wrong. Sometimes you got to take a little bit of, like, if it's warranted criticism. Like, I can understand that if someone gets on there and it's just like, oh, as if you play this children's game, you're all babies. Sure. Or there was a dude in there spamming slurs because the Me6 bot they had moderating the chat didn't actually go for slurs, just, you know, people saying, you, or something like that. It was really bad. And yeah, so that guy got banned. Good. Those are fine. I can understand those sort of bans. But when people are simply criticising the fact that players are being banned from the game for no reason, that doesn't warrant a timeout without warning, in my opinion. We'll jump over to the server. This has happened here. So, the discussion here came up. Can we get a list of actions that will get you banned? Simple question. Why are we getting banned? Can we find out why? Milestone's not going to respond. They don't care. And then someone's like, ask them what on earth is this joke of a banning system? and threatened a lawsuit. You cannot sue over this, okay, people? Just letting you know right now. I don't know anything about law, but I know that gaming law is really, really shit for gamers, okay? It really protects the people. You will get done for, like, if Bungie didn't get done with Destiny 2, like, removing content to make people pay for that content to access it again, Milestone's not going to get done for banning people without reason. And I even said that. I think it's extremely loose. Disabling access to a product is completely fine legally. It's frowned upon. Something about breaching... You know, those people are not being banned for breaching terms and conditions, from what we know. That's not a problem. And then someone was like, is there anything planned for the anniversary? And someone was like, I would get your hopes up. And everyone's always responded like this. I don't expect anything out of Milestone for the anniversary. I was like, more dance maybe? It's a joke. And jokes are not okay. Not okay. You may not joke. Have a week time out for a joke. This is my first time out on this server. And it's ridiculous. A week for a joke? Other people said worse things than me. I get a week. Not allowed. Then he goes on to, you know, agree with my previous comment. I thank you for agreeing with me. He adds on to mine. It's not really an agreement, but he adds on to mine, which I'd love to upvote this. I can't. Sorry, bad. And look, this is something we've known Datwut to do, is to just target players. And Milestone sees this and does not care. I'm sure people have complained to him. People are really upset about being banned. There's players that have been banned. We go into bug reporting. Don't ping Milestone. They banned him for nothing. Well, he's allowed to ping them. Again, this is all public. Anyone can see it. There's nothing like super secret here. So yeah, these people are being banned. People are unsure as to why. I can't even upvote things. Super sad. So yeah, these people are being banned without reason, and Milestone's not interested in contacting people to explain why they've been banned or anything like that of the sort. Rough. And they haven't given reasons or anything. So the reasons that people are theorizing is that people are just getting banned for skipping, which makes little to no sense, because that means Runic Angel should be banned for that. In fact, the other thing that people are like suggesting for bans is that people are being banned for just simply being reported. I'm not allowed to visit profile. How do I report player? Like, apparently we should be able to report. I can't report. Maybe that's why no one on PC's been banned yet. You're not able to report people. But yeah, so if people are being banned for simple skips, then this guy should be banned for that reason. What are these guys doing? This is not content. Whoops, wrong one. Yes. Sure. So, the other alternative is that people are being banned for simply being reported. Now, we've had people on PC that are straight up hacking, get reported and not be banned yet. So I'm starting to question that one myself. If we don't see Runic Angel get banned for skipping, then we know it's not for skipping. Where do we go? Is that a Boba Fett live? That's amazing. Wow, it's so good. I love this community. I love the work that this community puts into this game just for Milestone to shit on it. This game is getting gradually worse. We got some sort of like sneaky update in the last 24 hours that bans players for fuck knows what reason and fuck knows how long. It's an absolute joke. And I would love to have put more thought into this video, but I realistically have not. I'm upset for my community. Oh, here we go. This is a big one. It's been stated by Datwut himself, the Milestone representative of the server, or the person on behalf of Milestone to represent them, that I only get into that server to complain, which is, I disagree, but I will admit, I do go in there when something goes wrong with the game, to be like, hey Milestone, what the fuck are you doing? why is this happening? And it's because I'm a community leader. Like, a lot of people in the community talk to me and come to me with things, or come to my server with things. And so that naturally means I'm always told when something's going wrong. And when multiple people in my community are saying, hey, I'm getting banned for no reason, I'm obviously going to speak up and say, Milestone, what's going on? And that's not a crime. I'm allowed to question these things. Apparently not. Apparently you're not allowed to ask questions. You're not allowed to be like, why is this happening? You are simply meant to just sit back, enjoy the show, and accept whatever garbage... Sorry, guy. I ruined your race. Apparently we're just supposed to sit back and just accept whatever Milestone gives us. And if that happens to suck, then just too bad, I guess. It's a very nice design. It could be. It looks incomplete. Yeah. So today was meant to be me ranting about Pro Deck Excel races instead of me ranting about the game that I actually still play. But instead, we're getting this video. We might get both. Let's do both. I've got the. I can't be bothered doing anything else. So yeah. Watch out if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. So far, they're the only places we can confirm have been banned. As seen with all the crossplay updates, Milestone doesn't give a shit about PC. We're allowed to have hacks and whatever, and just do whatever we want. Milestone could not care less. It is only a problem when someone on console exists, I guess. They still haven't expressed what the problem is. And I would think that they should do that. If they're going to ban someone, tell them why. This track's actually really good. I feel like people don't like this track, and I don't understand why. This track's awesome. It's very well designed. Oh, there, that is so much flight. Up! 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 Whatever, I don't care. I really am upset that Milestone has gone along and started banning people without reason. Talk to the community and stop having freaking vacations when you've done this, right? They bring out these updates on a Friday night and then go away for the weekend. And we just got to deal with the fact that we've all been banned or the game is broken for 3 days while we wait for them to desperately come back. And then we're left with this moderator who's like, buy the game again. Or, shut up. That's it. That's the options this man gives us. Buy the game again. Be quiet. Don't ever speak up. I will say, Gore put out a beautiful statement in the chat here in Q&A. It's a long one. I suggest you read it. It's very nice. And I really want to play this game more. And some people are saying that we're going to get no more content. And Milestone has said we're going to get no more content. And that's fine. We don't need more content. We just need the game to work. Banning people at random and just the glaring issues that we have. Like, these poor people that are building tracks have to save and quit and save, or just save every 5 minutes. Because otherwise their whole track gets wiped at a random interval. They shouldn't have to, man. Just... Why is... That's a glitch that's been around since the game dropped. Now, I know that if this video gets to Datwut or whatever, or Milestone, then I'm just going to get straight up banned from the Unleashed server for daring to speak out against Datwut. Because that's how he acts, right? This is how he operates. If you dare speak against him or disagree with him, he'll threaten you with timeouts and bans because you disagreed with him. This is great content. And this isn't... Some people will be like, oh, this is hacking. This isn't hacking or anything like that. It's just desync. My game has recognised that he's under the track. His game recognised he was above the track. It's finally caught up. Wow, that's rough. So yeah, if I get banned for daring to speak out against the mighty Datwut, which I don't expect he watches my videos anyway. I don't think he cares. He doesn't play the game, which is exactly why he's the perfect candidate to moderate a Discord server about the game. But if he does it, I'll get banned. Simple as that. And that's what happens when someone can't take criticism. This is interesting. Is that intentional? No, that is not. That is unfortunate, is what that is. Let's see what happens when someone knows what's happening. That's S, isn't it? Skullface. I love the bridge. The bridge is the worst module. Maybe not the worst, but certainly one of the worst. Yeah. How dare people speak out against Milestone? Milestone are perfect, cannot do any wrong. And yeah, that's simply it. That's the whole point of this video, is that Milestone cannot do any wrong. And if you say otherwise, you're banned. And also, if you don't say otherwise, you might just be banned anyway, because whatever, we're just banning people now. It makes no sense to ban people from the game. Having overly... I don't have a way to describe what Datwut is. Power hungry is close, I guess. That's what some people say. But yeah, he's a little man with power. There's no way to just... He bans people from the Discord, it's fine. They just go to other Discords. It just means that they can't reach out to Milestone to complain. And what does that matter when Milestone doesn't care? It's like, if we get banned from the Discord, then it just means that we can't see other people upset that Milestone is just screwing people over. And it seems like their big plan for all of this is to abandon the game, set up a random ban system that bans people without reason, and then just, there we go, done, see you later, we'll see you all for the next game. And hopefully no one that plays this will play the next thing we make, so I don't know, then we can keep making games. But yeah, no, the treatment that we've had in this game should almost be enough to just have the company boycotted for anything they make. I've heard their last game, which was MotoGP or something, I forget. That might be their next game, I don't know. They've definitely made one since. I've heard that these other games have had some similar issues and equally bad issues. And it's just a regular thing for Milestone to have these problems. I don't know. How does the company keep disappointing its, the people that pay for the game? And then everyone's just like, not a problem. We'll buy the next one. Well, it's simply because they jump from like community to community. This is the first time they made a Hot Wheels game, and probably the last time they'll make a Hot Wheels game, because no one's ever going to want to buy a Hot Wheels game from Milestone again. And I'm sure that that's how their business model works. Is if no one in the Hot Wheels community is playing MotoGP. Well, very few. So those complaints about one game won't push over to the next. I don't know. This is just a big rant. I just wanted to rant. Just to get it out there. Watch out. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you are being banned for no reason, or for possibly no reason. We're not sure on the reason. They haven't said. And they won't say for a few more days. It might actually be safer to not play. Which is unfortunate and is going to kill the community. And I hate to say, don't play the game because Milestone's going to ban you. But it's either that or you get banned and you can't play the game anyway. Fuck it, let Milestone ban you from the game for literally no reason. Or no specified reason. Like, these people have said, yeah, we skipped on our tracks. And it's like, then make better tracks, Milestone. Alright, I do not condone people skipping. Skipping is just dirt, it's garbage. Don't skip. But banning people for it without telling them that you're going to start banning people for it is a joke. Like, it's been okay for so long, and now you're going to start banning people. And what's the line? Where do we go from, what counts as a skip? Is cutting the cones like Skullface did earlier count as a skip? I don't think it should, but it might. And if you get banned, does he deserve to be banned for that code scheme? It's technically a skip. Oh, LB Green is gonna take him here. Nah, he's gone too fast. Oh, sad. What an exciting little match we've watched here. We've watched Skullface dominate this game, only to lose it. Right here we go. Code skip, banned, that's it, get out of here, you're banned. Come back whenever the ban expires because we have not expressed how long they are. Yeah, straight up, it's just poor design. I'll cut a lot of this stuff out, maybe, I don't know. Couldn't care less about what's happening in the server. Look, I'm a little displeased that I got muted for just making a joke about some terrible things that are happening. But it's Datwut. I don't expect anything more. I'm surprised it's taken me this long to be banned for disagreeing with something Milestone's done. Random bans are okay. Perfectly acceptable. Yeah, we'll see you all later for me just... Maybe this is what my channel should be. Maybe I should just hate on shit games. Look, it's a great game. Game is so well designed, but shitty devs is something I should hate on. And Milestone, unfortunately, is some of the worst devs I've seen. Simple as that. You know who are good devs? Who makes Q? Who is it that makes Cards Universe and everything? Avid Games they're just a beautiful moderation team. Very good at talking to their community. And doing updates and yeah, just listening to feedback. Beautiful admin team. And that's what it spoiled me. Dealing with Avid spoiled me and made me think that maybe all small time admin teams are this good, and they're not. They're genuinely not. Milestone are absolute just garbage, and the treatment of their player base is terrible. And the fact that we're not allowed to voice our opinions in the server because we will get muted or banned for it is just bad. No criticism allowed. Something needs to change. To start with, just roll back whatever update you put in that's banning people. That's something that needs to change first of all. We said all we want, right? I made this comment a few weeks ago. All we need out of this game. See, look, here we go. Here's proof that I'm not always negative in this Discord. Let's go co-op. This is my favourite thing Milestone has done without warning. Banning players, didn't even tell anyone what the criteria is to be banned. And yeah, people are afraid to be banned. Where is it? Alright, so this is when they've said that they won't do any more DLC or anything. Let's hope the patch does two key things. Crossplay for all devices and in-game's friends list so that we can do customs. That's it. We don't even care about libraries or any of that. We just want crossplay for all devices and an in-game friends list so we can invite people. Mod tools for the mod community, that's unessential. That's something that would be ambitious and fun. I did say that. So this is me coming in as being like, this is positive. I don't just come in for negative stuff in this server. I think that these would be great assets to the game, and instead we get players being banned without reason. So yay. Yay. Very, very nice. Just beautiful work. This is exactly what the people wanted. This isn't what anybody said wanted. This is not what I meant at all. This is what, people have asked for things, and we've been banned for it, or they've literally been banned for it, and I cannot wait until we find out what's going on. Like, I can't wait till more bans show up and more people get banned without reason. It just makes no sense. Do we even know that Suyu has been banned when he's been blatantly hacking? Not sure. Who knows? Question: was this guy, Beetle Robin, was he banned for this when it's clearly not him being hacking? I just want to bring this one up. Someone was like, yeah, someone's using a speed hack on Xbox, right? Let's review the video of this guy speed hacking. Alright, because this is insane and definitely deserves a review. I believe that it's all muted. Look at that. Quality. Is this HD? This is HD apparently. Ugh. Yeah, it's a little better. So we're all driving along here. No one appears to be speed hacking. We're looking for someone who's back a bit further. I forget which dot we're looking at. We'll see it very shortly. It's this blue dot, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we see a flash of this guy, right? So watch the blue dot. He's not speed hacking, nothing crazy here, and then suddenly he just goes, pew, flies off the track. And then he teleports back, and he's teleporting back and forward. And then he stops, and he's back to where he started. That is not a speed hack, people. That is simple DC. That is just this being spaghetti code. The game was not understanding where he was and was trying to correct itself, and that caused this car to start teleporting into different locations and fly off into the distance. No one speed hacks their way off a barrier like that. No one's like, oh, we're in a corner, turn on my speed hacks, pew! And then no speed hack also teleports you back to where you started. Simple as that. So that one isn't a speed hack. It's also an Xbox. People just hacking on Xbox is just much harder. Yeah. So we have no idea what's the big problem with all this. And it's going to be a few days before Milestone lets us know why people are being banned. And it's stupid. They didn't even put out an announcement saying they did a patch. See you all later for my rant on PA.